Welcome to NAAM, the New American Association of Massachusetts. Who are we? The New American Association of Massachusetts, or NAAM, provides employment and other services for refugees, asylees, and other immigrants. We are very happy to have you here. Many of you had a long and difficult journey to come to the United States of America. You may be feeling anxious about finding a job and supporting your family, and we are here to help. Do you see your home country on this map? All of us at NAAM either came to the United States as immigrants or are the children or grandchildren of immigrants. Employment specialists. Let's start by introducing our team. We all use WhatsApp and our contact information is on this page. Amanda Sullivan is the program manager of the NAAM Lowell office and an employment specialist. She speaks Spanish. Zabiula Moshfik speaks Farsi, Pashto Dari, and some Urdu. Sabine Metellus speaks Haitian Creole, French, and some Spanish. But even if we do not speak your language, we can always communicate through a translation app or an interpreter. Our goal is not only to find you a job, but also to help remove some of the obstacles that can get in the way, such as finding childcare and learning English. You will hear more about this later in the presentation. Other important people. Case manager. Winnie Anyangu helps with things not related to employment, such as rent and fuel assistance, medical issues, and immigration questions. She also speaks Swahili. Winnie can submit an application to USCIS to replace a lost or expired work permit or green card. She can help you apply for citizenship when you have been a legal permanent resident for 5 years, and sometimes she can help you with TPS and asylum. Winnie is not an attorney, though, so if you have a complicated legal case, we will refer you to an immigration attorney. Youth Program Coordinator. NAAM can support your whole family. Kelsey Myra runs this program, which offers after-school tutoring to children of all ages, a special class for teens to help get their driver's license, and fun events. She speaks many languages and is learning more. Her team can communicate with your children's teachers as needed to support learning outside of school and come to your home to make sure that it is a safe environment for children with the furniture and home goods you need. You always have a choice. The DTA, Department of Transitional Assistance, referred you to us because you receive cash benefits, or TAFDC, Temporary Assistance for Families with Dependent Children. You must work or be enrolled in a program or your cash will close. There are some exceptions if you are in late-term pregnancy or have a small infant. The DTA wants to help you become independent because you cannot get cash forever. You will hear more about this later. There are other organizations that the DTA will pay for, so make sure NAAM is the right place for you. We do not have employment training. We do have remote English classes. Sometimes we have money to pay for driving classes and trainings at other locations, but not always. Our goal is to help you get into the right job quickly. IINE offers many of the same services and is an excellent organization, but is much larger. We believe NAAM can provide personalized attention, but if you would prefer to switch, we are happy to help. We just want what's best for you. If you have strong English and want to take a test to attend trainings, such as CDL, truck driving, accounting, electronic assembly, and health courses, such as HHA and CNA, we can help you switch to one of the organizations like Lair Institute, Work Opportunities Unlimited, or Mass Hire. Participation is key. The DTA requires you to participate with NAAM 30 hours a week, but you do not have to come to our office for 30 hours each week. Any activity counts, such as calls and texts, English classes, interviews, etc. English is double, so 8 hours of class equals 16 hours of participation. You can attend class with NAAM, or we can help you register with another school. This is an example of a letter that you may receive from the DTA each month. It is called the TAFDC Pathways to Work Participation Form. Since you are in our program, you do not have to fill it out, so you can throw it away. We report your participation to the DTA. The most important thing is that you communicate with your NAAM employment specialist on a regular basis and take advantage of all the services we offer. If not, you will be removed from our program and you could lose your cash. Be aware. It is important that you are very careful with all mail, emails, and texts from the DTA. They send a lot of messages. Many are not important and can be thrown away, but some letters are urgent. If you ever have a question, text us a picture of the letter. There are times throughout the year you have to submit verifications, such as pay stubs, immunization records, or proof your child is attending school. If you do not respond, your cash or food stamps will close. We can help. It can be very difficult to reach your DTA case managers by phone. One of the benefits to working with NAAM is that we have a direct line to the DTA and can help resolve issues. Please let us know if you have any concerns, especially if your cash or food stamps are closed and you don't know why. If we can provide the verifications within 30 days, you will not have to reapply for cash. The DTA Connect app on your phone is free and is a great tool. If you need help resetting your email and password login, please let us know. While it's not required, many clients trust us with their passwords, and that way we can monitor your case and submit documents on your behalf. My friend told me not to tell the DTA when I start working because my cash will close. Is this true? This is not true. And lying or withholding information can get you in big trouble. So be honest. It is important to remember that you can only receive cash for 24 months, 2 years, within a 5-year period. After that, you must wait 3 more years to reapply. Cash is not meant to support you forever. When you have worked a month, it is very important to tell the DTA and submit your paychecks. They want you to be successful. So there is a 6-month disregard of your earned income. That means for 6 months, you will not lose any cash, so you can start saving money. But if your job has a very high salary and you don't pay rent, the DTA will close your cash sooner because you don't need it. Your SNAP will decrease or close during this time of 6-month disregard. After 6 months, your cash will decrease each month, and in 9 months, it will probably close. But at this time, your SNAP will increase again. Anytime your work situation changes in any way, you should notify the DTA to stop your 6-month clock. If you do not tell the DTA when you are working, even if it is under the table earnings, meaning your employer pays you cash, the DTA could make you pay all that money back later. However, it's important to note that the DTA and NAAM are not law enforcement agencies. We never communicate with the police or ICE, and receiving cash benefits or food stamps will not affect your green card or citizenship. However, working under the table is against the law, and if the company is raided by the police, and if you get arrested, it could affect your immigration case. The same way that getting arrested for driving drunk, domestic violence, not paying child support, or committing any crime that causes someone to be deported. So if you are eligible to work legally, please choose to do that. How does our program work? You will have one-on-one appointments with NAAM staff as often as needed. For your first meeting, please bring any identification cards and letters from USCIS, especially if your work permit is going to expire soon. Together, we will determine what your most immediate needs are, such as childcare for infants to age 3. You receive a 1-year free voucher for childcare from the DTA. It can take some time to find a program that meets your needs. For example, transportation or special hours. Childcare is only available during the day, usually from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., although some programs start earlier and end later. You can choose between home-based or a center, which is more like a school. There is a lot of online paperwork and phone calls, and we can do this with you if needed. School enrollment, ages 4 to 18. Lowell Public School is free to all Lowell residents. Registration is done in person at the Family Resource Center which is located at 155 Merrimack Street. We can also help you in our office at times. If you need your school-age child to attend before or after school childcare, we can help with this too. Now that your children are taken care of, it's your turn. We offer English classes remotely. We offer many levels of classes, mornings and evenings, and we can lend you a tablet if needed. If the hours above don't work for you, or if you prefer in-person classes, we can connect you with other schools that also offer HiSET classes for people who want to earn a U.S. high school equivalency, such as a BC Adult Education and the Adult Learning Center at Middlesex Community College. NAAM offers citizenship classes for people who have been legal permanent residents, meaning they have had a green card for 5 years. Sessions are 8 weeks long, and classes usually meet remotely from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. twice a week. And our case manager, Winnie Anyangu, can help you with your application. Our Afghan women's group meets remotely and encourages women to participate in cultural and social activities on Fridays from 10 a.m. to 12 in Darien Pashtu. We can also connect you with in-person activities in our community. NAAM Information Series, Now You Know. We also provide in-person classes for our clients on topics of special concern to newcomers to the United States in your language of choice. Some of the classes can be seen below. There is always an incentive to attend, such as a bus pass after public transportation, a fire blanket after fire safety, and a free tax preparation appointment after the taxes class. Employment. This is why you are here, so let's get going. You will meet with your employment specialist to discuss your work experience, education, and skills to create a resume, also called a CV. You must have 2 references, people who will say good things about you, but not family or friends. See below for 2 examples of what these documents look like. Regarding employment, schedules can vary, but an 8-hour shift might look like Monday through Friday or any 5 days. First shift, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Second shift, 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. Third shift, 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. There are also companies with 10 or 12-hour shifts for 3 or 4 days a week. Many companies, like hotels, require you to work weekends or stay until the job is done. What is best for you? In order to choose the very best job for you, we will look at your childcare schedule, when the school bus comes, your English classes, and any other commitments you may have. Also, if you have a car or if you will need a ride. The American workplace. We work very hard to get you into the right job, so it's important you work hard to keep it. Often a job will be temp to perm, which means you start as a temporary employee through a staffing agency, and if you do well, the company will hire you permanently. You may start at minimum wage, but your pay will increase. Here are some hints to be successful. Number 1, be on time. This is more important in the United States than in some other countries. If your shift starts at 7 a.m., that means you should be at your station at 7, not walking in at 7, taking off your coat, talking to coworkers, or any other activities. Number 2, always be positive and respectful. Do not argue with your supervisor or coworkers when they give you directions or criticism. If you have a problem, we can help you solve it in a positive way. Number 3, notify your supervisor as soon as possible if you can't work due to illness or an emergency. Never miss work for appointments that could be scheduled outside work hours. If you miss too much work, regardless of the reason, you will be fired. No call, no show equals no job. Let's get to work. We hope you decide NAAM is the right place for you. If so, you will sign a contract agreeing to stay with us for a year if needed. You will not go to other organizations for help with employment. You can go to staffing agencies, and we may even send you there. At any time, if you are unhappy with our services, you can move to another program. As explained earlier, the most important thing for your success is regular communication with your employment specialist. You will find that we respond to you very quickly. Please do the same when we ask you to send us pictures of your paychecks, IDs, or other verification documents. We are on your side, and it's time to get to work. The New American Association of Massachusetts is located at 99 Church Street in Lowell, Massachusetts. We are next to the First United Baptist Church, and our entrance is in the rear. Look for our sign that says NAAM.